Hello everyone, welcome to Breadwin Consulting, the series of SAP Datasphere tutorials that we are doing. So this is the fifth episode or the tutorial that we are doing right now. In the first four, we have seen what is Datasphere, why it is needed, what is the SAP strategy going forward. And in the second one, we have seen how to secure the pre-access. Third one, the table creation. And fourth one, we have seen data builder overview and all those kind of things. So this is the fifth one after knowing how to create the table in two types and then loading. So we are now about to discuss how to create the remote table via data builder. So you know that how to access it. I'm not getting into that aspect right now. So here to create a remote table, I'm just clicking on tables part wherever I'm highlighting it. If you see it, here is where you just have to click on it, import remote tables. So you all know why remote tables are needed. So this will be available in the other remote system, and to just facilitate the virtual usage of those data which is available. So we will be using this virtual data concept at a high level, right? And then we will be able to load those snapshot data or on real-time basis, which means that either you can persist the data or then utilize the data virtually. So these two types are possible, and you can schedule it and all those things. We will see one by one. So as I have mentioned earlier also, so there are different types of connections that are available. So precisely there are 31 types that are available as I have shown earlier. But here, whatever is available, whichever is working at this point of time, because this is an experience system, I'm just taking the EDW one just to show you, clicking on it. Let me delete it. Okay. So here, let me select whichever is available, right? So DWC demo. And I will try to take the relevant one so they'll we'll be able to try and relate. Right. So let me just check. Suppose, yeah, sales opportunities. Let me check. Once you click on it, you see the next step is available, and you can click on it. Next is ready for import. So this is the business name, technical name. So which location it is available will be imported status. Once I import and deploy, the status will be changed. So every here, if you see it, the whole workflow is available from connections to tables to review. You are there, and I'm just clicking on import and deploy right now. As you observe, the import status will be changed once it is deployed, imported and deployed. So it might take a second because we are on the experience system, and import is successful. Now I will just close it. So remember, we have imported the sales opportunities table, and if you see it, it got refreshed. So you will be able to find it here, right? Sales opportunities table is available. I'm just clicking on it. It opened a new page because I've just clicked on it. Ideally, it can open the same page as well if you select it. So now if you see, as we have observed, so we have these columns, these tabs that are available. First one is business name versus technical name. So this is on the relational data set type mode that we have created. So there are other things which we will discuss one by one. Status is deployed, the time. So as I have told earlier also, you will be able to see it here once it is deployed. See 26 minutes ago, seconds ago, it is deployed. So the connection is from EDW. So DWC demo sales opportunities, right? So one thing you have to observe here is that once it is deployed, then only these things will be basically enabled, right? So now before coming to this, I will just quickly give an overview of what are all the things that are available. So there are 34 columns that are there, and you can just, see it and then changes as I have told you earlier also, but better not to change it. Filters that are available. Suppose if you see it, the whole data that is coming here, if you wanted to apply any filters, so this will be, this is possible, but right. So it is giving a information or a nudge that filtering is not supported for SDA based connections. So that is also there. Associations, I will clearly discussed as per the flow in a different use case, but let us not worry about it right now. Business purpose, and purpose description, we know it already. Whom to contact, person, responsible team, any tags that are available. These are for the convenience. Table services. So this is where whether you wanted to store it, that table in the in-memory. So these kind of things we have discussed. So dependent objects. So this also we will be able to see. So this will help us. What are all the dependent objects that are there on this virtual table? And this will help us in that lineage and impact analysis sort of a thing. So we will also see that in the use case. And now we will quickly discuss what are all the options that are available here. Load snapshot. So once you have created that, so once you click on this load snapshot, so the data will be loaded. So we are replicated the table from the connection HANA IDW, right? So once that is done, you will be able to see the data in the thing, right? So direct run of this is completed. Now if you go there, data viewer is there. We know how to view the data. So it will take few seconds. So you will be able to see the data virtually that is available from this table, right? So meanwhile, you will be also able to schedule it, and then the second schedule will get the fresh data, fresh snapshot. See, so these are all the things that are available. So it's fetching the data directly from there, right? So now there are other options: enable real-time action, real-time access, or load snapshot data. So either you'll be able to persist the data, or you'll be able to directly enable the real-time access and then get that data as well. But this is as per the user requirement and need, we will do that. But we need to be careful while doing it because we are working on this cloud database. Everything works on the cost. So based on that, whether you have to persist the data or you'll be, is it wise enough to enable it and then get the data virtually is what you have to think. So that is based on a use case basis. Now, other thing is that create schedule. I will explain it, but I will not schedule it because this is being an experience system, right? So now you can create schedules here in the two things, right? One thing is a simple schedule, which you already know. So you will be able to repeat it daily, every 1 hour at this time, and then every month you will be able to reset it, start date and then end date, right? Next runs. So this is how it looks like. There is other interesting thing like cron expression, which you all know. So which if you have to do it, automate it. So this is also available. So if I have to simply explain how cron works, so that is a different thing, but I will tell you, you should be able to do it, which minute it should run. Say, I say for every 30 minutes and 12 hours. And if you say first day of the month, star means star says every month, right? Suppose I click on it here, it will say 0 to 59 seconds, 0 to 23 hours. I can say 31 days, 12 months, days of a week. When I mention star, every week, every month. So that is how it is. Start days is this thing, and end date I can give as 31st, say something like that, for example. So it is clearly showing you on the UTC runtime, it runs 12:30 on every day, first day of month. So that is how it looks like. One interesting thing is that suppose you can copy it and then you'll be able to see that as well here. So where I can, you'll be able to see cron expression, how it looks like. So you can copy and then see that as well. So let me show you. I just wanted to show if you copy paste how it looks like. So this is how it will look like, right? So this is how a cron expression looks like. Cron expression is simply easy to understand, but for us, this much is enough and needed. So this is one of the option that you have it. But I'm not scheduling it right now, considering the experience system, right? So it says when you see it, little lost. And once you refresh the replication, so it will also fetch you the thing, successful refresh. The other thing is that you'll be able to open it in a different monitor. And I'll just show you. It can go to the remote table monitor or remote table statistics, so which I can explain you when I take you a separate session on the data integration monitor. But for now, so this is where you will be able to monitor certain things. So when it started replicated, when you have actually all information is available here, right? So For now, in this episode, what we have clearly discussed is that how to create a remote table, how to load a snapshot, how to create a schedule. Schedule, there are two types, again, the simple versus cron expression, and logs, how can you monitor it via opening the monitor. So this is where we are. So in the next episode, we will clearly discuss how to create a view and then slowly utilize it flow by flow, right? So thank you all for watching. So if you are watching it for the first time, please do subscribe, like and share with all your friends and colleagues so that we'll be able to do it with a motivation, good content. Thank you very much again.